Hi, my name is Alice Shikina. I am a mediator and a negotiation coach. I'm here today because I'm very passionate about helping every single person level up their negotiation skills. I believe that everyone can use negotiation, and even if you feel like you're not a big negotiator, once you learn these skills, you will see opportunities everywhere to negotiate and get more riches into your life. Imagine walking down a long hallway. This is the hallway of life. And along this hallway, there are many closed doors. Instead of opening any of them, you walk all the way to the very end without opening a single door. Imagine what you have at the end of this hallway is not much different than what you had when you started your journey. Now, imagine walking down the same long hallway, this hallway of life, and there are many doors, and you open every single door. Your curiosity leads you. You want to find out and explore what's behind every door. And you find opportunities and possibilities. So you open all of the doors and you get what you want out of those doors. You negotiate some of them, and some of them are just possibilities and opportunities that are waiting for you. Not only that, you see other doors that were not there before, and you open those doors as well. And you get all of the riches that come out of those rooms. The difference between scenario A and scenario B is the ability and the confidence to negotiate. When you negotiate in life and when you become confident as a negotiator, you will be able to go and get all kinds of possibilities and even see opportunities that you did not see existed before. Case in point, my brother was not a very confident negotiator, and he also didn't really have the skills that it took to become a negotiator. And then one day, he took a negotiation course. Shortly after he completed the course, he got two job offers. One was for an IT security consulting company, and another one was as a plumber for the federal government. The two job offers, they began 1 month apart. He decided to accept both and then make a decision once he started the first one. He started the IT security job first. 2 weeks in, he decided that he really liked this job. He really wanted to stay here. His previous old self, the non-negotiating self, would have merely called up the federal government position to let them know, I've accepted another position. I won't be starting with you. Thank you very much. End of story. Because he had learned the skills to negotiate and because he has more confidence, he decided that he would negotiate for a higher salary at his current job, even though it was only 2 weeks since he started. And the result was very surprising. He felt like he had leverage, so he went in to discuss the fact that he would be letting go of a job with more benefits, a higher salary, and more stability. And incredulously, his boss told him, you would be crazy to let go of a job offer like that. We can't offer you this. We are a 6-month contract position. We can't guarantee that those 6 months will be extended. We can't offer those types of benefits. You should definitely take the other job. He got wonderful career advice, and on top of that, she helped him craft an exit strategy. She recommended that he put in his 2 weeks notice that day. He would have 2 weeks. He would not have to come to work, but he would get paid, and then he could begin his new job at the federal government when the time came. Just by going in to negotiate, my brother got free career advice. He got a 2-week paid vacation, and then he was able to start a new job. Life-changing, right? This changed the course of his entire career simply because he had the courage to go and negotiate. In order to become a good negotiator, there are many strategies and tactics that you would have to learn. However, one of the most important things is to prepare. For every single negotiation you have, big and small, you should make sure that you prepare. You might say, How do I prepare? Well, number one, you want to think about what it is that you want. If this is a financial transaction and you are the seller, what is the lowest amount you're willing to accept? And if you are the buyer, what is the highest amount that you're willing to pay? If this is a non-financial transaction, then you really want to think about what are all the variables that are included and what do you want? What is the entire package that you would like to have? And you really need to think about this and write it out in order to prepare for your negotiation. For example, if you're trying to go for a promotion, you want to make sure you have all the data in front of you of how much money someone in this position makes, everything that you have accomplished in this position so that you are eligible to get promoted. The other thing that you want to think about is what the other side wants. Too often, I see people go into a negotiation knowing full well what they want, but never having given even 1 ounce of thought into what the other side would like. Think about their interests. What motivates them? What excites them? What are some things that you can offer that will make them sway toward your side? Here's a good example. Let's imagine that I have a roommate. My roommate and I are fighting over $100. I believe the $100 belongs to me, and she believes the same. We're not amenable to any sort of a compromise where we split it 50-50. So in my preparation, I will start to think about things that are important to my roommate. For example, my roommate may be a single person. Maybe she works long hours. What she would like is maybe some home-cooked meals. And so as I think about this, I may craft a proposal whereby I say, if you give me the $100, I will return the favor by cooking you 1 week's worth of home-cooked meals. And then it's possible that she may agree to this proposal. On the other hand, if my roommate does a lot of homework and thinks about what motivates me, what interests me, she may think about Alice drives her children to and from school every day. It takes a lot of time and energy to do this commute. My job goes along the way to the school. So she may say, Alice, if you give me the $100, then I agree to drop off and pick up your children for the next 2 weeks. It's totally possible that the value of that offer is so high for me that I will go ahead and give her the $100 in exchange for the offer to drive my kids to and from school for a couple of weeks. So as you can see, when you craft a proposal that has the interests of both parties at hand, you're much more likely to get to a resolution. So in recapping this, if you become confident at negotiating, then you will begin to open all the doors with ease. And if you learn the skills, you will also begin to see doors that were not there before. In order to do that, you need to prepare. You need to prepare what you want. You also have to think about what the other side wants. And finally, you want to come up with more than a couple of solutions, because that will allow the other side to choose. And even if they don't like the exact proposal that you brought forth, if you can start there and then make some tweaks to this proposal, you're that much closer to getting what it is that you want. The art of negotiation is a lifelong learning skill. Make sure you are that person that learns how to negotiate, becomes confident in it, so that when you walk down your hallway of life, you're opening all the doors and seeing doors that were not there before.